are kicking off the new and probably not too improved hunt week. We're here in Greenville starting off this week. Let's head into the Walmart here at the home base and let's see what kind of stuff they got. Let's see what we got this morning. Collector section about the same as it was the last little while. John Moxley down there is 24 bucks here as well. Kenny Omega's down to 12. Ricky Starks, for whatever reason, is not on clearance yet. What do we got here? Seth Rollins, Bret Hart, there's Ultimate back there, Solo Sikoa. Oh, they got the You Can't See Me Cena. That's kind of cool. Barcode, zoom, there it goes. Take a picture of that thing. Diesel, 2 Eddies, Transformers. I'm not seeing anything different. Red Alert down there. 15 for Gears. Bunch of Double Punch, Bumblebees, Air Raid, Optimus Prime. About down through here, we got clearance on our Star Wars stuff on $12.50 and $9.50. $9.50 for that little vintage collection IG-12. I don't know how much. I guess Cobb Vanth there is still the regular price. I don't know. And $25.50 for the party wagon, whatever that is. What is that? Pizza van. They've had this movie Turtles there for quite a while. And got some clearance on some of our Jurassic Park dinos. Well, one of them, 30 bucks. Still no clearance on the Superman movie stuff. What's that? Dueling Dinos. Ultimate Battle. Huh. Well, let's check out the diecast to see if anything's there. Well, guys, we're here in the old home base Walmart. I got a little bit of NECA stuff. Nothing new really on the other stuff down through there, but they restocked those Coraline. I don't know if I've seen this one showed up at Target for so long. I can't remember, but they have a bunch of these. It's like 6 of them at least, unless it goes another. It goes all the way back through there. They have a buttload of those. But check this out. This is a cool one. You got Soft Goods Leatherface, barcode, and then Chop Top. Somebody's back in here from Jaws. Oh, it's Hooper. We've seen him a bunch of times. Well, I have not seen those two before, so we're going to take photographs of them for possible thumbnail and Instagram footer, and then go see what else we can find. That might be different too. I don't know. All right, let's see what the old home base Ross has got this week. Pokemon, a bunch of the Pokemon stuff. You got that? I don't know if I've seen that one or not yet, but what are these, $15 here? Yep, $14.99. These are fixed kind of nice. Let's fix those back. There we go. All right, got Skibidi Toilet stuff there. Jack Skellington. Oh, check out that Skeletor. Battle Armor Skeletor, $5.99. That looks kind of cool. Based on the Netflix. Yeah, I want to show barcode. Sorry, guys, it's just a habit. That's tempting. I'm not going to get it, but that is tempting. That's one of those things. Am I buying it because I want it, or am I buying it because it's $5.99? Yeah, $5.99. Oh, I see a Marvel Legend. I got Superior Iron Man. It's Jurassic Park. These things are still on the shelves, aren't they? That's kind of cool. 16 bucks. Nightwing. Here's Superior Iron Man. Always cool to see a Marvel Legend. I actually put Zabu together the other night. Thanks to my buddy Tall Joe's HQ for sending me Wolfsbane. That was the last one I needed to finish that Build-A-Figure. So there's a couple of $5.99 Legends. Nothing else down there. Transformers mask. There's Devil or Scorponok. I don't know if I've seen Scorponok. Also $7.99. So there's just some Ross thumbnail fodder. What else we got? Turtles, Mario, some Pops. That's been here for quite a bit now. Nobody's bought it yet. That looks like about it. They got the big Yoda, big child down there. Still got Pizza Thrower. Anything migrated over here hanging out? Doesn't look like it, but we got some more Legends here this morning. There's a few little things to look at, Skeletor and such. So I'm not going to say it was a bust, but I think that's going to... sorry, a little gassy. I think that's going to do it, guys. Anything else, you will see it. If not, probably check back in here later this week. We're back in Ross Steel home base here. Don't see too much different. There's a Republic gunship. Take that back. I don't remember seeing that here the other day. $6.99. And we've got Jedi Master Saw for $5.99. But other than that, I am not recognizing anything that we haven't already seen. So, with that being said, they got all 4 turtles? Oh, they do. That's cool. Always seen these things 100,000 times at Ross over the last 2 or 3 years, but still cool to see them all 4. Still got Brother Voodoo. The Transformer is here. Scorponok. No, there he is. He's still here. And still got this cool Skeletor. But as far as new stuff, guys, there's Krusty the Clown. He wasn't here the other day either. So never mind, they do have several new things. And there's a Bumblebee from Transformers United. So got some things showing up here, but I do think that being said, that is all that is different. I don't see anything else back here, so we're going to sign out from Ross, and we'll check back in here one more time this week before we call it a hunt. All right, folks, we're going to run into Uncle Ollie's here at the home base. The great Art G was showing that the Marvel Knights Daredevil and Luke Cage is starting to show up at Ollie's, and I wouldn't mind to pick those up for cheap. So let's go in here and see what they got. Let's see what Ollie's has got besides loud music blasting out of that speaker right there. There is a Charlie Cox Matt Murdock. Bunch of games. Anything here on the front? Yeah, they got some stuff. Nothing we're looking to get. Big Playmobil treehouse there. Got puzzles and games. A horse. Hey, Star Wars Boba Fett Monopoly. $10. I can see they got the Transformer Super 7 thing over there. We'll see what else we can find. Dart guns. Come on, Marvel Legends. We found one. Charlie Cox over there. Hopefully we can find some more. What else we got over here? Okay, can't really get to that Bumblebee. I can probably reach it from there, but got a couple of those. I think they're $15. And there's AJ, Tommaso, all those Stone Cold carded figures. Elia Dragunov. There's Drew McIntyre, another AJ. All those are Tommaso, looks like. There's another AJ, Transformers. See hanging out there. Nothing we haven't seen before. Well, Transformers mask. Seen those at Ross. I can't remember seeing Ollie's $20 here. I'm not sure what they are at Ross. There's Tarantula. Still hanging out here apart from last year. Well, not much new and different up here. What was in here? Action figures, Spider-Man's probably where Charlie Cox was. All right, let's get back here and check the actual toy section. Oh, where's another Spider-Man figure? What's that? All right, another Charlie Cox. All right, hoping for Sandman. Let's go see what else they got. Still got all the Star Wars stuff here. I don't really see anything new. There's King Valkyrie from Marvel Legends in the wrong spot. Here are some Marvel Legends. I don't see any action figures or anything bleeding over on these two aisles. And unfortunately, I don't see Luke Cage or what's his face? Daredevil. Well, that kind of stinkies. But they might have some more down through here. Who knows? There's some Star Wars, some puzzles. All right. Let's check this side out first. They got a bunch of the Dungeons and Dragons. Got Beast Wars. There's a bendy fig of LeBron James and Space Jam. I would touch that, but it'd probably fall on the floor and flop around for 20 minutes. What else? Still got starting lineups. Here's some more Legends. What's that? Multiverse of Madness and stuff. The Void. Those are all Savage Namor, which is a very good figure, by the way. Khonshu, Atuma. It's not Atuma. I could tell by the green shoes at the bottom of that bubble there. That's Batista. I don't see anything. It's sold out. I know there's the X-Men 3-pack. I still got one up there. Still got one hanging on. Here's all of our other figures. Not seeing much different, guys, than we've been seeing for the last little while. The new Legends haven't hit here yet, but we'll check Johnson City and stuff. Don't know if I'll get to it in this hunt video. I'll be there this weekend. We got one more little spot we'll look at. If anything's there, I'll show it to you. Johnson City, West Market Street. Let's run in here this evening and let's see what Walmart's got. Let's see what we got. We still got some remnants of Superman shippers up here. Got Luther, Mr. Terrific, Platinum Aquaman. These UFC fighters have been here for quite a few weeks on the old weekend toy hunts. Don't see anything new and exciting in the world of Pop. Still got a black and white turtle. Donnie's the last man standing. I thought somebody would have bought these things, to be quite honest with you. Still got both of them. One's back there. I said maybe they've restocked them. They could have sold, who knows. Ninja Spawn, Hal Jordan. Got 3 of the Spider-Man statues, which does look awesome, I have to say. Oh, the SH Figure Art Spider-Man dropped for pre-order today, guys. $100. Trying to decide if I want to get it or not. They got both versions of Beetlejuice there. Actually, what is that? Okay, so it's on the... Yes, there you go. Both versions. That's in the wrong spot. Michael Myers still hanging out with us. There is Beetlejuice hanging out back there. Kevin Malone. Night Watcher Casey's. And that's about all she wrote. Let's get back to the toys and let's see what they got back there. Alright guys, today is, let's see. There you go. August 28th, 5-something p.m. Tails became self-aware. He's been doing that for quite a while. Alright, we still got our McTail brick shops. I have got to build that and the Honda to get a video out on that. Looking forward to that. Don't see anything different there. I'm passing up all the action figures. Still got $24 Moxley. Nothing different on the Simpsons front or anything down through there that I recognize. Oh, look here, they got a Logan Paul Ultimate. I'm not a huge fan of Logan Paul, but I haven't seen that figure before, so I guess they had some new Ultimates. Doesn't look like anything different. Still remnants of the SummerSlam shipper. It doesn't look right. Somebody stole the belt out of that and brought it back. Maybe it's a repackage altogether. I have no, or big swap altogether. I don't know. But I know he should have a belt at least. Up there's Cody Rhodes. I can't tell. Top picks. Oh, it's Rey Mysterio, Solo Sikoa. Yeah, we've seen those a bunch of times. We'll just ease those back up top without knocking my brains out with them. Look at all the blockies. Wow. There is Grimlock and Wheelie in a smashed box. Spawn, that shouldn't be back here. That has spawned in the wrong spot. That's terrible. Bunch of Captain Americas, bunch of Spider-Man, nothing great. In our Marvel Legends, still a bunch of clearance stuff. $9 for that Red Hulk, that's tempting. $13.50 and $14.15 for your Black Series. I think Tails down there has... Nope, he's still going. I can still hear him. Was expecting any minute to turn around, look in the aisle, and that Tails thing be sitting there looking at me. Whitechapel, it's the Critters, buddy. Nothing's clearance there for Super Duper Man stuff. Well, let's go over to the diecast, see if they got anything. We'll just actually drop the camera down and go that way. There's that stupid board game aisle instead of the cool action figure one. To which, if I was the manager of this Walmart, I'd be very aggravated that my store didn't get a good selling action figure thing, and I got stuck with a lame board game display that's going to sit there and rot until the end of time. Yeah, I'm not bitter. Okay, what we got? Avatar, a bunch of these at the home base. There's 4, 5, 1, 3, and 2. So they do have at least one set of them there. There's a Transformer Carlos was showing me, and these color shifters. I've been looking for it. I can't remember what it looks like, but I know it has Transformers on the card. So there's some more Avatar cars up there. Wow. What are these? More Avatar. Man, they got a buttload of Avatar cars. Every Walmart I've been in. Oh, there it is. Huh, never mind, they got it. That's cool. Well, and that's going to be a pickup right there. I'm glad I looked at that. What else we got down through here? Got some monster trucks. This is a new one, Podium Crusher. There's Bigfoot. kind of cool too. 2 packs, Thor and Thanos. I'm not seeing anything that looks too new or exciting. Except for that, that's cool as crap. Thank you, Carlos, for raising my awareness about that. By the way, be sure to check out T3 Collects on YouTube. One of the premier toy hunters on this platform. He's almost as good as the man collects. Kings of Crunch, Cold Pursuit. Actually, I say that my hunts have sucked this week. My new job, I'm not able to get out nowhere near as much as I used to be able to, but we're still finding cool stuff, so I'm not going to whine too much. Still hear that tail's going off over there. I've been going for 4.5 minutes. Sorry guys, I just got off work. It's been a long day. I'm tired. So we are rambling. Ooh, there's a cool looking shadow. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for this toy section. I want to check the clearance if anything is there, but yes, I am considering this a win because I wanted to pick that up whenever Carlos showed me that, so cool to find that. But let's look around, take some pictures, and let's get on out of here. This is the fullest I have ever seen the cards here. Topps Chrome, Bowman's, Elite NFL, Donruss Baseball, Gems of the Game, Phoenix, Pokemon Battle Decks, there's Journey Together. Those will be gone by the end of the night. And there's some more. Oh no, I wrecked my Hot Wheel. It's got a little pin in there, it's kind of cool. Well, some chrome hobby boxes down there for baseball. I don't see any nerd cards though on Superman or Marvel or DC or anything. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Let's get out of here. Alright folks, it is Thursday. I have not been in a Target store all week. We're having withdrawal. Let's get in here and let's see if we can find something. Well, let's see what Target's got. There's Jazz, Vortex, Crasher, more Jazz, Dev Con, some of those. Oh, we got more of the Destructicon 2-packs. I haven't seen these restock in my area in the last little bit. There's your barcode. How to Train Your Dragon. It's all migrated down this way. Now, my buddy Dave sent me a picture of that. It was on sale at his Target for $13. Now, that is on sale. That's well worth 13 bucks. Well, they have had the Spin Masters again. The Batman, Adam Strange. Adam Strange, they should not be on that peg. No Page Punchers. Got a bunch of Cyclones. Jean Grey is on sale for $17.50. There's Cobra Commander. Still got Captain America. Excuse me. Don't see anything else too exciting though, but cool to see the Transformers again. Let's see if we can peek out anything on our video game side. Bunch of Mr. Beast stuff. But not really seeing anything too different. Maybe that's kind of cool. Trainer Team series sticker. That's like those ones that are hitting Ross right now, but not that exact figure, but packaging looks similar. Alright, what we got back here? Still got the little fan drops. The, what is that, Tactical Agent? Nothing down there. Well, let's go check our wrestling and stuff, see what they got there. I'm gonna go out on a limb and just think that Thursday is the day to stock cards in Johnson City. Again, looks like mostly sports cards. Rolling Stones down there. Baseball, still got some of the UFC, got some of the Turtle packs. If I was a fan of that 2012 Turtle, I'd be all over those. Unfortunately, I've never seen that cartoon. Prisms, Phoenix, man, a buttload of sports cards. Still got Superman boxes. Oh, check this out. Haven't seen these before. Panini Crusade. Find one autograph, 50 bucks for 48 cards. I mean, it's not horrible. There's the AEW medals. A bunch of those. Are these new? I don't think I've seen these yet. Make sure we haven't overlooked anything. Superman, I Am Groot. Well, kind of cool to see some cards here. I think I got a bunch of trading cards. Let's see, though, if they have anything in the collectibles we heart. But first, let's look at these end caps. Usual buy two, get one free on Pops. I don't know if that applies to little scene houses and stuff there, too. Well, we are going to have to check out. I'll be back. All right, we back. What have we got? Still nothing on NECA. That saber-tooth Wolverine thing is in back here forever. Well, they got Bert and Ernie. I haven't seen this one yet. Peter Parker and the Iron Spider split down the middle. That's kind of cool. It could have been up there. I saw a Spider-Man, but I just assumed it was the Peter Parker one that was out. X-23, we saw that at Ross last weekend. Stitch and the red one, Batman, Batmobile, Beetlejuice and Dante's Inferno. That's kind of cool. Still got Tigra back there. They do. And don't see much of anything else, sadly. There's a Stormtrooper Jetta Patrol. Still no Street Fighter. That Vega might pop up here eventually. This has been one of the better targets for finding Street Fighter. But I think that's going to do it, guys. If I do find anything else here, I'll show you. Well, I'll go back and check the wrestling. I couldn't get to that section. Somebody was down there. So let's go back and see if anything's down the wrestling and turtles and all that good stuff. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got. Not much in wrestling. Oh, cool. I ain't seen one of these in a bit. I guess it's the same one. I had a buttload of these at Bristol at one point. That disappeared when they moved the sections. I don't know what they did with all of them. Could have sold them, who knows. Krennics, Moff Gideon. We got Grand Admiral Thrawn trying to run away on us there. Ahsoka, I don't think these are new. Don't really know. Some more tactical agents, more Krennics. There is Baseball Homer. That looks different. Is that new? The bigger? The Flinger. Probably not the best name for a kid toy. The Flinger. We're going to take pictures of these Flingers. There's your barcode for looking for the Flingers. And they got a Donatello Flinger. These could have been on the shelf for years. I have no idea, but they look different. I don't recall ones that big. Got Mothra hanging out down there. King Kong, fart guns. Jurassic Park World, whatever Lego is stocked to the brim. They got anything? Ooh, they got a different Lego setup we haven't seen yet. We're going to go take a peek at before we gander at diecast. Thor versus the Shatari. That's a cool little buildable Iron Patriot. I like that. I hope it's not that much. Look at all those. Ooh. More Jurassic World. That guy's down to the same price as Walmart. All right, let's try to get to the other side here. Let's take a look, man. This is about the fullest a diecast has been here. I don't know how long. I'm sure it's been picked over. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Broad Squad. Lay-in Lowrider, that was cool. 125. Anything new in the premium? Those hot ones there are nice. That one looks different. Mickey Mouse. Iron Man, that could be one of maybe the first ones that came out. I think I do remember seeing that. I don't know. Don't know. Spider Buddy. What else they got down there? Black Panther and Black Widow. Okay. Well, I think that's going to do it, everybody. That's a cool looking truck there for Spider-Man. Lethal and Stitch. Volkswagen Beetle. There's a Joker. That's cool. Alright. I think we are complete now. I do find anything else, I'll show it to you. If not, let's get the heck out of here. We're at the Johnson City Mall, boys and girls. We're going to head in here and see what GameStop has got. Fingers crossed we got some buns. Well, we got Johnny Storm. Haven't seen him at GameStop yet. $27.99 though. Still got all these mini comics. Yeah, Super Friends, still a Platinum Batman. They got Red Hood and Robin there now. The Frozen figures. What else we got? Oh, Troika, however how you say it. There's Tempest, Metamorpho, Batgirl. Oh, they got the new Super Friends too. There's Toyman, Captain Cold. We got, who's the mystery figure here? And Monarch, Superman, the Flash. Cool to see these. Oh, I just broke some stuff. Still got Two-Face back there behind Monarch. And there's that. Wonder Woman, Lex Luthor, Venom. Got Phalon, Blowtorch, Chun-Li, Ken. Kind of the same stuff. There's the gold label. He's beat to crap, but Warhammer. Barcode, wow, $35. Oh, we got some new smashed. Man, you can't get anything off the peg. It's all smushed up. Edna Carabable. Man, the box is trashed, though. It sucks. There is Bart, Hockey Bart. You don't go scan that barcode, guys. I'm sorry for that. Let's see if Bart's any better. You can get Bart's. Well, we got some new figures. That's kind of cool to look at. It's like GameStop's the last stop here turned out to be the best. And those people that have been following me around the store the entire time I've been in here are finally leaving. So now I can look without being chased. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that before. Across the Spider-Verse SH Figure Arts. There's the non-autographed Spawn, or is that the autograph? I don't see the autograph card. I don't think it is. Got anything new on this? There's Grogu. Don't know if that's new, a reissue, or what. Troopers. Well, let's get some pictures, guys. We'll go over and check out the trading cards. Let's see what they got actually back in this little shelf. So they got some over here now. There's Prison, there's Star Wars hobby boxes. They were here last week. That's where we got our Star Wars Chrome, and they still got some over here. Did the opening of these on the channel. I have to say, I wasn't super impressed, but they weren't terrible. There's baseball, Topps Chrome, Superman.
Which one, the teal one? Or the gray one? Yes.
Didn't see much hanging out here. Still got the Street Fighter cards. Justin with Action Figure Now got some of those. I wish they were Street Fighter 2. Superman hobbies. What's our Prism there? Is that soccer or something? Look at all the chrome hobby boxes up there. Baseball. Oof. They got a bunch of Supermans there too. Well, let's go over to the other side, see if they got anything we might want to procure as far as trading cards or any other toys.
Well, hello there everyone. My name is Chris. I am the Man Collects. Thank you for taking your time to watch the video here on YouTube. If you have enjoyed this toy hunting adventure, do me a favor, hit that like button. My first week, guys, of not hunting in the Bristol area. Now, I have given precursors for that the last few videos, and my hunt area is going to be changing. Didn't know what was going to happen with the Friday videos. I think I'm starting next week. I've got a schedule down of how I'm going to be hunting. Again, you're going to see more of the Johnson City area. That's the closest place to me that has a good variety of stores. So we're going to try to get up there a couple days a week and do a little hunting here for Fridays. I love toy hunting, guys. I can't cut it out completely. You're going to have to get on the road a little bit and go do some hunting there. Probably later in the evenings versus earlier in the mornings, but still, we'll get out there and see if we can find some stuff. Anyhow, we got to hurry and wrap this up. My buddy, Hey Archer, is on live on Nerd Affiliate. He's right here right now. You know, I got my notes here for my call, and I got Archer's screen down here at the bottom. Here he's playing his video. Archer, how can you just now be watching the Monster Squad, dude? I mean, come on. If you watch this video, hopefully you'll see this part. I have to say, I get picked on a lot from a lot of friends in my collecting and I guess nerd communities for how behind I am on watching some of the movies and shows and stuff like that. When I heard that tonight, Archer, I didn't feel so bad anymore. How can he just now be watching the Monster Squad? Anyways, enough of that. Let's get into it, guys. Toy hunt wrap-up time. Top 3 coolest finds from this week of toy hunting adventures. And as I always do, we're going to start with number 3. Number 3 goes to a find that I did not know existed until Carlos over at T3 Collects sent me a picture of this the other day. It's one of the Hot Wheels color shifters. Now, I used to be a pretty adamant diecast collector. I kind of got out of it, kind of got back into it. Now I only focus on pop culture cars. What do I mean by that? I mean ones based on comic book vehicles, movie vehicles, TV shows, and etc. Well, there's one of those color shifters out right now, and I bought the thing, so I'm looking at it here, and you saw it in the video. The 80 Chevrolet Corvette based on Transformers. Of course, I wanted to try to find that. Well, lo and behold, we go hunting tonight, and we did find it. So shout out to Carlos for letting me know that thing even existed. It was cool to see that. The pop culture cars around here, especially the ones that are not the premium brand, sometimes the collectors here will stay away from those premiums just because they're so pricey, but I was surprised to see that there, especially so quickly after learning it existed, so that was cool to find. Number 3 of the top 3 was that Color Shifters Transformers Hot Wheels 1980 Chevrolet Corvette. Alright, let's move up the rung to number 2. The number 2 coolest find was the new NECA Soft Goods Chainsaw Massacre figures that we found at the Walmart here in Greenville. Again, the collector section here in Greenville is usually pretty good. They stock it way more than they stock the actual toy section. You saw that from the video as well, but it was cool to see those new figures. I have to say, I've only bought one of those soft good NECA figures like that, and it's the Jason. No, I've got 2. I take that back. I've got Friday the 13th Part 6 Jason figure like that, and I've got the Pamela Voorhees from a few years back and that soft goods stuff, but never bought any of them. Always been intrigued by them. Those figures look great. You had Chop Top and Leatherface there. I think they had 2 each of him, and then a couple of Hoopers from Jaws, but always cool to see new NECA hitting, especially at Walmarts. The Walmarts in my area can be a little lacking sometimes getting NECA stuff, so it was cool to see that come in there. But if you're looking for those things, be checking those Walmarts. That's my number 2 coolest find, are all those soft goods NECA Texas Chainsaw Massacre figures we did see this week. And now, we are there. Number 1. The number 1 coolest find from this week has to go from Wave. I've seen bits and pieces of these a couple of times. We saw some more of the new Super Friends Wave there at GameStop. GameStop really kind of saved the hunt for me this week as far as having some good stuff to look at. We did find they had what? They had Toy Master, they had Superman, they had Captain Cold. Oh, so they had one more. No, I already said Captain Cold. Flash! Aha! They had Flash. The Flash and the Superman figures in that new wave are really the 2 that intrigued me the most. I like the look of that classic Superman. Really like the look of that classic-looking old Super Friends version of Flash. Don't know if I want to give in and get them or not. They're not here for the haul. I'll go ahead and spoil that. But still cool to see them. If you're trying to find those figures, they're hitting Walmarts like crazy right now. I've also seen them at Target, and now GameStop has got them. So you got another option there to try to track those things down if that is something you like to collect. But number 1 coolest find, some more of the Super Friends new wave that's showing up at GameStop. Alright guys, toy haul. I have a very minuscule toy haul to show you. The only thing I actually bought from retail this week was said Transformer color shifter. So if you don't know what I was talking about when I was blubbering on there for the, number 3 coolest find, that's it right here. But cool to see this thing. I'll probably open this up and stick it on the shelf back here somewhere. Again, I'm a sucker for the pop culture themed Hot Wheels. My next thing I want to show you came in the mail, and I mentioned Carlos with T3 Collects. He was good enough to pick one of these up for me and send them to me. But he did grab me an extra carded Magneto from X-Men 97 Wave 2. I have not seen these in my Ross stores. I think this is the second time they've come around in his area, and he found a whole big bunch of them and sent me a picture, and I asked him to send me one because I wanted one of these to open. So we do have one of these now to take off the card, so Carlos, appreciate that. But not only did he send me this, if you watch my channel a lot, you'll know I have a weakness for stickers. He sent me a T3 Collect sticker. Check out how awesome that is. I might get the camera to zoom in on it. There it goes. Check that out. Carlos's logo on there. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I'll stick that on the back of my computer monitor with all my other YouTuber friend stickers that I got there. He'll be there beside of them. All right, everybody, that is it for this week. Hope you did enjoy the hunt. Hope you've had a great week, but let's do my shameless plugs now for my social media. Instagram, description of this video, about page on YouTube, information on your screen. I'll show you ways to find me on Instagram. Look me up on there, give me a follow, send me a message should you choose to. And then we got the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are a first-time viewer to this content, or you've came back several times and have not yet hit subscribe, consider subscribing to the channel to see what comes down the pipe here on YouTube. Once again, everyone, hope you had a great week. To all my hunter and collector friends out there, best of luck hunting this weekend, and I will see you back here on Monday when the man comes around.